I jam my 250K with ace king. Folds back around to him and he calls. He's got pocket jacks. So big flip. Good luck.
Jackpot whispers and roulette wheel spin. In the city of sin, can't tell where I begin. Dealers gaze sharp, table feels alive. Every bet I place keeps the thrill in drive. I'm torching with TJ, stacking my dreams. Vegas heat rising, nothing's what it seems. Chasing that river, life on the edge. Every chip I push, I'm making my pledge.
Day 4 of the main event. I love saying those words. Day 4, main event. We're in there and we're 15 from the money. Pretty much on a soft bubble immediately. We have 333,042 bigs at the 8K big blind level. Ready to do battle on the bubble. We have the hardest to play, or actually probably the most boring to play stack, which is a middling stack on the bubble. Can't really get involved too much. Well, if you do, you got to be very wary. Big stacks at the table can just absolutely punish you, and there's a lot of our equity in the tournament is just crossing that line of into the money. To bust now would be very sad, obviously. That doesn't mean we're just going to fold 100% of hands. Of course not. We've got to be very selective about when and with what we enter a pot with. Yeah, 15 from the money. Should take a couple hours to get there. And there's one massive stack at our table. He's going to have fun on the bubble. He's got 1.7 million. That was me last year. I know how good it is. I had 1.3 million on the bubble last year and just raised almost any 2 cards for like 3 hours straight. Now we're on the opposite end of that. That's what he's going to be doing to us. If we have to go out, we will. But we're going to try to avoid that if at all possible. This table draw doesn't look great, to be honest. Probably going to be a tough table. But, like I said, first couple hours, it's going to be boring. Even though it's exciting and we're almost to the money, for us it's probably going to be boring. Once we cross into the money, though, that's when the real fun begins. 10 minutes from start of play, I walk into the Legends Lounge and Dave says, "Hey, let's gamble." And I said, "What?" He said, "Let's put some money on something." So, what are we gambling on, Dave?
So over-unders for the bubble today. 15 left, I think, before the money. 15
for the money. So you want to gamble how long it takes for that bubble to burst? You told me to set the line.
TJ set the line.
I said 2 hours and 52 minutes from the start of play, so 2:52.
And I snapped the unders for that.
Snapped the unders?
Snapped the unders, and then when TJ starts talking about maybe sneaking in, that's second thoughts.
But you think I'm going to set a bad line on purpose? I'm not going to set a bad line on purpose.
No, I think it's a fair line. I think it's a fair line.
Yeah.
I looked at the stacks today, there's someone on 6K, there's 30 people with 2 big blinds.
And we're coming back to 3, what's the big 8K big blind level? Yeah.
4K,
So 2 minutes a hand for hand, that's like, could be like 120.
So this is important. I didn't say time on the clock. I said 2 hours and 52 minutes. Is that agreed? Are we right?
Yeah, that's what I
So
thought.
not time off the tournament.
Physical.
Time out
Basically,
of the physical
2:52 p.m.
just before,
world. Gotcha. Okay.
just before 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
That's what I took.
All right, $50.
Yeah.
Good luck. And we are 5 away from the money, and they've gone to hand-for-hand portion. I just stepped away. Since every single hand's going to take 10 minutes or so, at least. We haven't played a hand yet. And the chip leader's literally opening 100% of hands as he's supposed to. Like I said, very boring. We're just waiting. We've gone from 15 players to 5, hand for hand, which means all the tables in-house, all 1,466 players remaining, deal 1 hand, and then we see how many people we lose, and we do that over and over and over until we lose all 5 players. I anticipate that we are just going to keep folding, but if we happen to get a big hand against the chip leader open and we bubble, so be it. That's our mindset. Again, we're looking at like maybe even queens plus, something like that against the chip leader open. We'll see. Good luck, us. Yeah, I think that maybe here. All right, let's see it, guys. We're on the exact stone bubble. 1462 left, 1461 paid. Happy bubble, Rat on.
What's up?
Man.
How's the vlog stuff going?
Crushing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Trying to be like you.
Seems like you're having a good summer.
Hi, friends.
Hey, Mike Patrick in the house. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Good to
Jump
see
in
you.
and say hi to you guys.
Yeah.
I'll jump in.
Yeah, no, why not? Don't make it awkward.
You were
Don't
doing
make
there.
me
I
go back
decided,
and
just
forth.
decided,
Yeah.
you know, it's bubble time, so
Brad
it's
Owen's
gonna-
got chips.
I know. That's a good thing.
You got. Hey, I'm in this thing too. Yes. How many people are in? Do you have any idea? Okay, let's celebrate this bubble. All right, good luck. Good luck. Very likely to lose somebody on this hand. I'm hearing word we got 7 all-ins. Part of the reason WSOP is doing this thing where whoever's the bubble boy gets a 25K package or a 30K package to the Bahamas this winter. Entry into the 25K Super Main and a 5K travel package. So, people want that. Makes it sting a little less if you're the bubble person. But if multiple people bust on the same hand here, then they're going to split the min cashers that they get amongst themselves and flip for that seat. So let's say 2 people bust right now. There's a 15K min cash to split, so they each get 7,500, and then they flip for the 30K package. So that EV of that flip is 15K. So you're actually getting 22.5 in expected value, which is way above the min cash and several pay jumps. So people are a little more likely to gamble here on the bubble. 22.5K EV if 2 people bust right now. Right, Brian? Just talking about the Brian Battister, still in our last logger. You see the 30K package that WSOP
I just saw
offered?
that. I wasn't aware.
So we were just talking about, they got 7 all-ins right now. We're about
There's 7?
7.
Okay.
We were talking about the EV of going all in, and at what point you should do so, just blind.
Too. Yeah.
Because if 2 people go all in right now and they both bust, that's 22.5K of EV, 15 to split for your flip, and then
Right.
7.5.
Right. Yeah. Not to mention the EV of doubling in that spot.
Right,
and
exactly.
Making a deeper run in the main.
Yeah.
So I think it makes sense.
I think the guy
We just did an over/under, and one guy said he thought it would be 5 as a good line, and I said over because I think
5
because
all-ins.
5 all-ins.
Yeah.
Because I think because of the package, we're going to see more.
Pretty sure we got 7.
Wow.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
One guy just, the chip leader who's bipping any 2 open, and the guy in the big blind who's nursing 70K right now, tanked for a while, and he folded ace-4 up, ace-4 offsuit, face up. He's like, almost as soon as he did, he's like, I'm pretty sure that's a mistake. Pretty sure I'm supposed to just put it in.
Yeah.
So he's regretting life right
Yeah.
now. But anyway, good luck to you.
Good luck, man.
The king is good. Pair of kings. We have an elimination. All right, let's go.
Pokerface Ash in the money.
Let's go!
Congratulations. First main event cash.
First main event cash ever.
Plus you're an ambassador now.
Yes.
What a year this is for you.
I know.
Hell
It's been
yeah.
a dream.
And you work for NASA? I didn't know that.
I do.
Incredible. You're so
I'm an
smart.
astrophysicist.
Talented.
Been
How
working
are your
my
Phoenix
side.
Suns just going to win the championship this year too?
That I can't. That we're not running good with the Suns.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got this.
I got this. That's all I care about.
Now time to spin it up. Good luck.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Paradise with today announced a 60 million guarantee. So hopefully you'll run just a little deeper there. Obviously the weather in Bahamas will be a little bit better for you than in England. But again, great grind. First entry, 2025 Super Main Event, WSOP Paradise. Hope the rest of you will go. And I guess for everyone else, what does it mean, Jack? 2, right? That's what they get 10. But for the rest of the guys in the field, you mean? And the rest of the guys, hey, you're all in the money!
We made it into the money, as we already said, but we also made it to first break. Our stack has dwindled. We lost a little bit during the bubble, of course, as we played 0 hands. And then we've only played 1 hand after the bubble. We defended 6-4 of clubs in the big blind from an early position open. Flopped a pair and backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw. Called a C-bet. The backdoor straight draw came in, so now we had an open ender and a pair. Called a second barrel from this guy, and then bricked the river, and it went check, check. He had pocket kings. So we lost that pot. We're down to 171K. That leaves us with 17 big blinds. Still got 2-hour levels. Still got a great structure. We're going to pick our spots. Really want to avoid the danger zone of like under 10 big blinds, where it's much less likely people will fold to us. 17 bigs, we got a stack that can easily still generate folds, like 3-bet shoves. 17 bigs, healthy, but work to do. We've already secured one pay jump, up to 17.5K locked up. Let's get some more. Bad news, everybody. We just busted the main event. Ooh, still letting it sink in. Just happened about 10 minutes ago. Very proud of how I played, especially because I haven't been feeling well these last couple of days. Horrible timing. Sinus and everything. But we still gave it a run, and we got a couple pay jumps, so we cashed for 20K. Not sure the exact placement, somewhere in the mid 900s. Cash for 20K, double our money. That's going to help the scoreboard. 2 big hands the last level. We should have been out before that one because we played Ace King versus Jacks. I opened Ace King early position, got a call to 20K, got a call on my direct left. Folds around to the small blind, who raises to 90,000. He has us covered. I jam my 250K with Ace King. Folds back around to him and he calls. He's got pocket jacks. So big flip. Good luck. The flop 7, 8, 9, so not a good flop. 10 on the turn, he just drills a straight. So we're drawing dead to a chop. Oh, baby. But then the chop does come in with the jack on the river, and another guy says he folded a jack. So we had a 1-outer to chop to stay in the tournament, also known as losing a flip. But still, that kept us alive. And then a few ends later, that same player actually opens under the gun to 20K. I call in the cutoff with Ace of Hearts, 7 of Hearts. The small blind calls. She only has 26,000 behind after the call. And then the big blind calls. Flop King 6-5 with 2 hearts. Small blind immediately goes all in for 26K, just like not even consequential, nothing to worry about. Big blind folds. The original opener just calls the 26K. And I got a decision. I got the nut flush draw. I'd really like to get this heads up with the big blind player. That way, even if she has us beat, we don't lose much. And I don't want to have to call a big bet on the turn if we brick or have to fold. That'd be even worse. So I go ahead and raise it up to 90,000, committing ourselves if he goes with it. Try to get him to fold all pairs below a king. That's the goal. So like 7s through queens and his ace highs. Get those out of there, get it heads up, clean up the equity, and obviously we still have a draw to the nuts if he does go with it. He decides to go all in. I call, obviously, after putting 90K in there. We've got about 260K total at the start of the hand, I believe, 270, something like that. And we see we're up against King 10 offsuit from the small blind, King Queen offsuit in the original opener, and then we got the Ace 7 of Hearts. So great spot, actually. We have almost 50% equity 3 ways to scoop a massive pot. King Queen off, no heart. King 10 off, no heart. Ace 7 hearts. We can hit any ace. We can hit any heart. And we got backdoor straight draw.
Keep it good.
No way.
Keep it good.
Nice hit. Unfortunately, brick. We don't hit any of that. The small blind actually hits her 10, an offsuit 10, to somehow find a double or to find a win for herself. And then the original opener scoops the side pot with his top pair. So can't get there in the biggest spot of our summer. We effectively lose a flip after the flop for what would have been, I don't even know, somewhere around a 70K pot or 700,000 chip pot, 70 big blinds in the main. Sucks, very much does suck. But I'm not really sad. You know, busting the main is heartbreaking because you have dreams of going deep and getting a huge score. Made day 4 in this thing 2 years in a row, and very different years. Last year I started the day with 1.2 million. This year I started with 333,000. Last year I cashed for 35K. This year 20K. Not a deep run, but to cash this thing back-to-back years feels pretty good. I need to sleep for like a day now. That's the goal. And then, you know, I'm not sure. We might do one final vlog in this channel before the summer's over. And then I'll keep you all updated what the plan is. I don't think it's over. I don't want this to be over. I'd like to keep this channel going. You guys have been great. Lots of support. In the meantime, I'm going to go dive for a little bit. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. On the way home, before getting some sleep, we stopped by the Rio because they're doing a tier credit match and giving away $500. So $500 free to use on the slot play. And hey, maybe we'll just, you know, being something big, we're going to do $10, $50 spins, just high volatility, get in and out of here as fast as possible. High limit slots, Dragon Link, $10, $50 spins. Good luck, us. There's our free play. Activate. Active. All right, I think we have to put a little bit of money in here to get it active. All right, now we got enough in there to do $50 spins. It will refund us every time we spin up to $500. Here's what we're looking for. All right, here we go. Good luck. At least 10 spins, all free play. Here we go. Look at that, just re-ups your balance every time. That's beautiful. I wish that lasted forever. Come on. Oh, that would have been a sweet one off free play. 5 balls, not going to do it. How much we got left? 210 left. Got to make something happen here in the last few spins. Oh, 3 balloons, couldn't do it. Oh. All right. Nope. A couple more spins left. Come on. Brick. Last one. Couldn't do it. 32. Yeah, let's go ahead. Choose the dragon. Hey, we got one final spin out of it. $150. That's another spin. $130. Can we do it again? We can. Come on, give us something with this run of free spins. $20. Can we do it again? Oh my goodness. Getting in at a discount over and over again. $10. Unlikely. That's all she wrote. Didn't work out for us, but if you're in town for the WSOP, head over to Rio. If you have any sort of status at any of the other properties, especially if you have like Diamond Plus or 7-star at Caesars, get your basically $500 for free to gamble with on the slot machines. Nothing doing for us, so we're heading back to the room and sticking with the plan of sleeping until I die.